Let me tell you about two kinds of pain. The first kind breaks you, crushes your spirit, makes you want to quit. But there's another kind, a kind most people never discover. It's the pain of growth, the pain of glory, the pain that transforms you. I remember the moment I discovered this truth. Everything in my life had fallen apart at once. Business failed, relationships crumbled, bills piling up. It felt like the universe was testing my breaking point. But in that moment of despair, I realized something profound. These struggles weren't happening to me. They were happening for me. You see, most people quit at the first sign of discomfort, the first burn, the first setback, the first time things don't go as planned. They rationalize, they retreat. They never discover what lies on the other side of that pain. Let me share 3 fundamental truths about struggle that will transform how you view every challenge in your life. Truth number 1, everything worthwhile is uphill. Nobody ever accidentally climbed a mountain. Nobody. Nobody ever stumbled their way to greatness. Every dream you've ever had, every goal worth achieving, it's all uphill. I worked with a business owner who lost everything, not once, but twice. The first time, she quit. The second time, something was different. I realized, she told me, that the struggle wasn't blocking my path, it was the path. Think about building muscle. Without resistance, without that burn, without that discomfort, there is no growth. Life works exactly the same way. But here's what most people don't understand. The bigger the struggle, the bigger the peace on the other side. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Truth number 2, the power of misery. When everything goes wrong at once, when problems compound and challenges multiply, most people break. But what if I told you that's exactly where your greatest power lies? I met a military leader who taught me something profound about misery. When everyone else is suffering, he said, when morale is low and spirits are broken, that's when true leaders emerge. That's when you have the opportunity to shine brightest. In those moments when everyone else is complaining, when the environment is toxic and hope seems lost, that's your moment. That's when you can harness the power of misery and transform it into unstoppable drive. Think about it. Anyone can lead when conditions are perfect. Anyone can stay positive when everything's going their way. But who are you when everything falls apart? Truth number 3, the purpose of pain. Here's something powerful. Every struggle you face today is preparing you for something greater tomorrow. Those moments when you feel beaten, when challenges seem insurmountable, they're not your destruction, they're your education. I remember working with an athlete who suffered a devastating injury. The doctors said she'd never compete again, but she understood something most people don't. Sometimes you have to lose everything to discover what you're truly made of. Years later, standing on the podium, she told me, "Now, I understand why I needed that lesson. The injury didn't break me, it rebuilt me." Here's your battle plan for embracing the struggle. First, reframe your pain. Stop seeing pain as punishment. Start seeing it as preparation. Every struggle is strengthening you for something bigger. Second, find glory in discomfort. When others back away, you lean in. When others complain, you find motivation. When others quit, you're just getting started. Third, build your resilience muscle. Start small. Take on manageable challenges. Then gradually increase the resistance. Like building physical strength, mental toughness grows through progressive overload. Remember this, life doesn't get easier, you get stronger. The challenges don't become smaller, your capacity to handle them becomes greater. When things go wrong, and they will, when problems compound and obstacles multiply, that's not your cue to surrender. That's your call to arms. That's your moment to fight harder, to dig deeper, to prove what you're made of. Your struggles are not random. Your pain is not pointless. Every challenge you face is carving you into the person you're meant to become. So let me ask you, what if the very thing you're running from is exactly what you need? What if your greatest struggles are actually your greatest opportunities? Because here's the truth. On the other side of that pain, beyond that struggle, there's something beautiful waiting. There's glory, there's growth, there's greatness. But you'll never discover it if you quit when it burns. You'll never experience it if you retreat when it gets hard. The struggle is real. The pain is inevitable, but the choice is yours. Will you let it break you, or will you let it make you? Your next chapter is waiting. Your transformation is calling. The only question is, are you ready to embrace the struggle? Because remember, the depth of your struggles determines the height of your success. What will your struggle reveal about you?